Hi, my name is Amy Hirst, and today I'm going to discuss effective pedagogical practices for teaching the whole child. Throughout this presentation, I will focus on student well-being and pastoral care, effective teaching practices for good academic outcomes, and the classroom resources required to teach the whole child. Pedagogical practice promotes the well-being of the whole school community and helps improve students' and teachers' sense of purpose for being at school. When it comes to teaching the whole child, we must take a holistic approach and be mindful of how we teach, the environment we put children in, their mental and physical experience, and how we organize the classroom. Teachers need to adopt their own teaching style in order to actively engage their students and help inspire their creativity, imagination, social skills, and emotional health. As discussed on the Whole Child website, the Whole Child approach to teaching believes that each student deserves to learn in an environment that is physically and emotionally safe, that each student enters school healthy and learns about a healthy lifestyle, that each student has access to personalized learning and is supported by qualified, caring adults, that each student is challenged academically and prepared for success in the future, and finally, that each student is actively engaged in learning and is connected to the school and broader community. Western Australia's Department of Education and Training website has some recommendations for teachers to help students achieve good academic outcomes. First, it is important to remember that students develop at different rates and that in every classroom there will be a range of students' abilities and aptitudes. Second, we should strive to motivate and engage our students in learning and do everything we can to assist each student achieve their goals. Third, solid preparation of lesson plans and activities are equally as important to the reflection and evaluation to follow. And finally, we need to closely monitor each student's achievement as this helps facilitate regular and timely feedback on their performance and also gives us as teachers valuable information to assess the impact of our own teaching. As we are starting to see, learning is a complex process and it is important for teachers to gain an understanding of the different theories and their relevance to facilitate effective learning. Behaviorism, cognitivism, and constructivism are the three fundamental learning theories. Behaviorism is a learning process of reacting to external stimuli and focuses on how environmental stimuli bring about changes in people's behaviors. When applying behaviorism in the classroom, interactivity is fundamental to encouraging learners to respond to stimulus and rewarding them for correct responses. An example is Mathletics, a popular mathematics tool for teachers. Cognitivism is a learning process of acquiring and storing information. It looks beyond the learner's behavior to explain brain-based learning and is associated with activities that support the collection, organization, and application of knowledge. Applying cognitivism in the classroom is helpful when learning a foreign language or memorizing new material. Sorting games, flashcards, board games, and puzzles are just a few examples of activities that teachers can use with their students. Constructivism is a learning process where human knowledge is constructed and learners build new knowledge upon the foundation of previous learning. Examples of constructivism applied in the classroom include research projects, experiments, field trips, and class discussions. The relationship between theories of learning and educational practice is complicated by the reality that there is more than one type of learning, and there have been many discussions over the years to understand which theory works best. I personally recommend teachers spend the time to get to know each of their students and apply a combination of the learning theories into practice, opposed to a one-size-fits-all approach. Finally, meeting the needs of the whole child requires an abundance of classroom resources. And in order to encourage students to participate, teachers need to establish an environment that is inviting and supportive. Examples of classroom resources include the classroom layout, providing students access to a broad array of learning aids and resources, ensuring students are actively engaged in a wide variety of experiences and settings both within and outside the classroom, and encouraging parental and community involvement. In conclusion, when teachers effectively incorporate pedagogical practices of student well-being and pastoral care, effective teaching practices for good academic outcomes, in classroom resources, it creates a safe, supportive, and engaging school environment where students and teachers feel comfortable and productive in their work. And not only is there a link to academic achievement, but it also helps build emotionally strong students and encourages solid relationships between everyone in the class. Thank you for your time today, and in closing, you will find my reference list to support my presentation.